Whew. Here we go. Oh! If you leave me a good time, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be What did I just do? Woke up this morning to go pick up my car for a simple oil change. And I come back with a Tesla. I think I'm gonna have a panic attack, bro.
He needs some milk.
I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I've been trying to lower my bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking at a Toyota RAV4. That's what I was transitioning to. And then we just went ahead and went crazy. Shook right now, guys. Like, there's something wrong with me. You know I'm gonna be getting this question. Everyone's gonna be like, Mike, what happened to the Range Rover? What'd you do with the Range Rover? Why'd you get rid of the Range Rover? I love that car. That was my dream car. Still, one day when I'm a big baller, I'm gonna get another one. But it just started to go downhill. You know, I ended up having like 70,000 miles on it. Things were just kind of falling apart. Like every time I would go to Range Rover or Land Rover, they would be like, oh, this is gonna be $3 grand. Oh, this is gonna be $5 grand. And this last little oil change that I took it in for, simple, I had the check engine light on. There was one thing that was covered under the warranty, and then the rest of it was just like crazy plastic breaking, coolant leaking. And I'm just like, I just spent all this money a few years ago to fix this, and it just cracked again. And Land Rover just uses too much plastic. And for the price, you think it would be better quality. And everyone tried to tell me, oh, this is gonna be expensive, it's gonna be expensive. And I understand that. I was fully aware of that. But eventually, it's just one of those things where it was just dragging me down. And I just couldn't handle it anymore. Like, I was just sick of cashing out for this car. Granted, it was beautiful. Like, everyone that sat in my car was always like, wow, this is really nice. And I'm like, I know, I love it. It was a gas guzzler. And Teslas have been really hard to find in general, just electric vehicles. I was actually looking at this blue one before I went in. I didn't plan on, I was just looking, you know how it is. Like, you just look, it's okay to just window shop. There's nothing wrong with that. And I saw this blue one, but it was in Atlanta, and there was like this super expensive fee to transport it here. So I was like, that'll never happen. Closed my laptop, went to the dealership. Granted, have been window shopping at Teslas and could not find them anywhere. I pull up to Land Rover, there's a blue Tesla. What? Now, I'm really big on like the universe and these weird signs that God gives us. And I was just like, what are the chances of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I drove into the lot going to pick up my car, and I sat in my car, cried a little bit, not really, but you know, I was just grateful for what we shared together, the opportunity, the motivation that car gave me. And I walked right in the dealership and said, hey, I want to get rid of this car. What can you guys do for me? Let's see if, you know, I can qualify for this big dog. And I was like, yo, can I test drive it? And he's like, I don't see why not. And I got in it and punched it. I was like, yo, I need this. So ran the numbers. It's ugly, but here we are. Still the most impulsive, irresponsible thing. Like, you ever seen that TikTok where they're like, oh, you big ballin', you rich? It's like, no, bro, I'm irresponsible. Like, that's me. That's me. And there's like no way of sugarcoating it or coming up with excuses. Like, I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna pay this car off, it's no problem. Like, I'm determined to do that. But man, this was a very irresponsible, impulsive decision. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. I literally woke up this morning just going to get my car for an oil change, came back with a new performance Model Y Tesla. She's a beaut. And wow, have you guys ever done something so dumb? Let me know down below, because I'm irresponsible. Let's see how we're feeling tomorrow when it actually sets in. Okay, guys. The next day, we made it through the night, and it was a tough one. It was a tough one. You know, I talked to some other family members, and they all said it's normal. It's completely normal to have buyer's remorse when you spend or even finance. Let's be real. I don't own this car outright. That kind of money on a car. But I mean, I believe the future me will be thanking me. And goes, man, like, it is unbelievably easy to go 100 miles an hour, just like barely touching the pedal. One thing I'm noticing, the Tesla is like just a big adult toy, like literally. There's so many features that I haven't even like figured out yet. Another just crazy story to add to my financial irresponsibility. I never even drove a Tesla Y. I wanted the X initially, and they had an X as well. They have white seats and I just wasn't feeling that. Like beige is cool like I had on the Range Rover, but black is just clean, and I don't think they use genuine leather in these Teslas, so it'll last a lot longer, which I like. I also ordered this on Amazon. So many accessories for the Tesla. I'd love for you guys that own a Tesla to like link me down below like what I should get. But right now, going to get a haircut. Yes sir, you see the fade in the back? I don't know if you can see it. Feeling good, like I should. Still have anxiety from buying a new Tesla. I'm pretty happy. I have like that immediate gratification, is it the word? As well as like, dang, what are you doing, bro? For payment, I thought I could get like a Lamborghini for something as much as this costs. Power is dope. No more gas stations. No more Land Rover telling me, oh, well, this broke. Well, this broke. It's just so different. Like, it's so plain Jane in here. Reminds me of how I want my life to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple. Nothing. It's so fast, y'all. It just goes like, oh my gosh. Like, real quick, let me just show you guys. This is the setup we have right now. And full-on roller coaster ride around here. Another thing that's really nice about where I live is the charging is, I don't want to say it's free because I pay rent here, but it's free. Scratch my room already. Going to the barbershop, gotta love it. Look at that. So the rims and the performance stick out quite a lot. I just barely touched the curb and it just, Santa Maria, scratched the life out the rim, but what can you do? So it is in blue. You guys can see, like I said, performance model, pretty clean. Black interior. I didn't really like the X because I don't like the 7 seats, and I believe they do make it without the 7 seats. I'd really like the X, but this Y is low-key perfect. I just wanted something that I would sit in. One thing about the Range Rover, it was like a big body. Like, it was perfect for me, especially when I tore my patellar tendon having to sit in the back seat. I don't know if I could do that in here, but it's a good size. It's a car that I can sit in, and like I did test drive in a bunch of other cars and I just didn't feel comfortable in them. I sat in here and I just immediately felt like, this is cool, like I'm comfortable. Good amount of cargo space back here. Room in here, you got your Tesla charger, like just like a wall outlet. It charges extremely slow. So much cargo all throughout here, license plate. One thing I didn't like initially was the door handles, because like the X, you know, you just push it in and it goes. These you just push and open. Kind of weird to get used to. I mean, sitting in here, like I said, I'm extremely comfortable. It was kind of hard getting used to like all the different settings. This is absolutely dope. Your phone on both sides has the wireless charging. That's really cool. You got this huge screen with all the different settings. You can play games in here. It's got cameras all throughout the entire car, so if you get in an accident or anyone hits your car, you're good on that. This arcade, like I said, all these different games. Bro, it's a big toy, I'm telling you. Your energy, dash cam, calendar, Bluetooth, you have Spotify on here. Oh, bro, and this one also, it came with the autopilot built in, which is dope. I didn't really drive much just because I do YouTube and work from home, but like being in this, I just feel like I'm gonna be driving a lot more just because, I don't know, it's just fun, convenient, and a vibe. Like the speaker system in here is amazing. Just been blasting Giveon vibe today. It like makes me want to like run more errands. I don't know. Love the full glass on top. It would be cool if it opened, but nah, not really a big deal. I didn't really use the sunroof too much. One of the things that I was really excited for was the frunk. So you just hit this button, opens up, and boom, we have more space. Got these wipes in here, but this is for the dogs, the cargo. Just like no engine, like what? It's almost like so untraditional that it like throws you off mentally. Like, what? You have space in the front, like Like, you literally have a trunk in the front, you got tons of cargo, just so much room. You know how it is with any new shiny thing, you have all these good emotions and you're just super excited, but also really nervous. And I feel all those. I genuinely feel nervous, excited, calm, motivated. And I always tell this to my friends, like, sometimes you have to put yourself in just weird, hard situations. I don't even want to say it's hard, but it's a sense of pushing yourself into being uncomfortable so you can grow. If you always play it safe, then you'll be safe. You'll live a safe life. But for me, at the end of the day, like, when I die or when I'm laying on my deathbed, I want to look back and know that I took so many risks. I tried so many different things. I won some, I lost some, because that's all a part of the process. You never fail, in my opinion. I don't really believe in failure. I think every failure is success. Because if we knew it all and we made all the right decisions all the time, life would just be boring. You wouldn't learn, you wouldn't grow. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with that, man. Here is my new Tesla. Thank you so much for watching. I instantly regret this. It was an impulsive buy, but I'm gonna be all right. One of my favorite quotes I wanna leave you guys with is, comfort is the enemy of progress. Y'all take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one.